when you got niggas like Jeff Ford who took everything over, Larry Hoover took everything over, but what did that create? A caste system within our own race. So we're gonna get into that, but I want to reiterate, it's a rich story.
Mm.
It is a rich story. People have died. People have achieved. It has been. You got people like Earl B. Dickerson, first black attorney in Chicago, 1900s, man. Like, you got real leaders that nobody fucking talk about, that persevered in spite of this shit. You know what I'm saying? To make it where I could go on Roosevelt and get a Portillo's, because we we gotta honor them names. Earl B. Dickerson. We gotta honor fucking uh Robert Sinstack, or Robert Abbott, that with the Chicago Defender. We gotta honor our leaders and our heroes and our sheroes that put that work in for us to have this, and we disgrace it. It's a fucked up situation.
You also gotta know the negativity. Y'all also gotta know, like, the negativity in Chicago didn't just come with the great migration of brown folks and black folks. Al Capone is from Chicago.
Absolutely.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre, that's Chicago. That's the 20s. That's before the period of time when he was talking about where certain folks weren't allowed. This has always been a gang-oriented city. This is a city where folks migrated here and adopted a culture that already existed in order for survival and assimilation. So this has always been a super violent town. Unfortunately, it's a beautiful town too. Come in the summer, we get on yachts, we do all that fun stuff. That's what I'm about. But don't blame it on, some folks that came in the 21st century and just got in where they fit in.
And just to touch on what bro kind of said, like, a lot of people see Chicago and just think like we just all these killers and we just like super terrible, but we really be a lot of like hurt souls. Like, a lot of young kids out here, they are product of their environment. So if you don't know no better, you won't do no better. If you know better, you'll do better. That's why a lot of greats come out of Chicago. Like, certain greats adapt to their environment and change their scenario, but it's certain people who will never change that. So it's like people blame us and look at us like we just monsters, but really we just hurt souls looking for help.